This is the process shot. I'm Michael. I'm not stuck in one room, and I've seen Voicenote, a short film from Talya Galasko. It's less of a narrative and more of a character study, though it's not really a study either. More like a showcase or an allegory kind of thing. Anyways, what the film follows is a teenager who receives an invite from a friend and tries to figure out the best way to respond. Unfortunately, his nerves and anxiety get the better of him, and he soon falls into a panic as the stress begins to pile up. Despite its relatively short length, the film is able to get its point across very effectively, making use of all its resources in creative manners. It starts slowly and normally, taking up a more lighthearted and mellow kind of tone. The pacing is slow and takes its time, but soon begins to pick up as the main character's nerves begin to break. It's a slow build at first, then more suddenly begins to shift until it inevitably climaxes. And it's done very well and in a manner that catches you off guard. The cinematography of Voicenote also changes subtly over time, compressing the frame into a smaller image as it progresses, making for a visual example of the metaphorical walls closing in around our lead. As for the lead character, whose name I didn't quite get, he's also able to express this theme very well, obviously in a more physical manner. Again, his performance is a slow build, increasing in manic intensity and nervous energy over time until it hits a breaking point. And he's able to pull off this frantic sense of panic without lapsing into overacting. The editing of the film also helps this as well, jumping around the room and adding to the overall sense of uncertainty. It's another in a string of film elements that help to create a larger feeling of panic and suspense, all of which add up in a way that pulls the viewer into the film's world and instills them with the same amount of fear. In the end, Voicenote is short and light on any substantial story or long-lasting impact, but is, on a practical level, a great example of how the various elements of filmmaking can come together to create an immersive and compelling output. Voicenote, Talya Galasko, 2021. 4 stars. I'd recommend seeing it. Anyways, that's the review. You know the drill. Leave a like or a comment and subscribe for more reviews. I'd say that I could connect with the feeling of anxiety in the movie, but I tend to write out these reviews before I record them so that I have an idea for what to say.